Once the lights went out, the winds came in. You hear people yelling and screaming, and it was just terrifying.
All of a sudden, I was standing at the door, and I seen a 100-foot piece of the boardwalk go flying down the block with cars following it. I can't believe that's 30 feet away from me.
Oh, it was like a war zone. Fires burning in some areas.
My house got about 3.5 to 4 feet of water. Everything that we own is out sitting in the front yard.
Basically, the whole Rockaway has been devastated by this hurricane.
The hurricane is right now off the coast. It hasn't arrived yet. It's a late season storm. We weren't really expecting something like this. It's going to have an impact because it's combining with another storm, and the forecasters are saying that this is going to be one of the worst storms we've had in a while.
Just before the disaster hit, there was a message that went out through the circuit overseers to all the bodies of elders. There's 26,000 volunteers waiting to come in to the New York metro area. We didn't even have to put a call out, they lined up. We're getting calls in no specific order from the whole greater New York area. So we're trying to bring them in geographically.
We want our crews to be sympathetic. So if they get there and the need at that point in time is to help that dear sister sort through her belongings, do it. Take off your work belt, put on a smile, put your arm around her, say a prayer with her, help her sort her stuff out.
The challenge is when we have a disaster, it's overwhelming for everyone. The regional building committee that's local, the elders locally, so they need assistance.
Now what we'll need is volunteers for just to help move, so some strong brothers.
If you look to the fence over there, the water was over the fence. Everything is being taken out of my home. What's wet is on one side, what's dry is on one side. They've been very, very protective of certain things. I hear them shouting fragile on one end, you know, delicate on one end. The brothers have been wonderful. They've been here from the very beginning. They came to check everything.
Our whole organization will be working very diligently to try to take care of the needs of our brothers and sisters, both physically and spiritually. You know, as we flew over the disaster area that we saw today, I was really touched. My heart was bleeding for the people that we saw.
As you're going through, you realize the magnitude of this disaster.
We're just happy that we were able to escape with our lives in this tragedy. Immediately after this, the storm had passed, the brothers were trying to reach out to us, trying to find out how we were doing.
When you have a significant event like this storm, of course you want to provide all that you can on a material level, but spiritually, we have to help one another in that way, and that's so important. We cannot neglect that. It's a brotherhood, you know, you feel that they care, they really wanted to concern about our welfare.
A circus overseer, Brother Parker, he came by and he read us a scripture and he prayed.
All the families in the Rockaways that are affected by this, they are also appreciative of what's being done by the organization.
We're still overwhelmed and dazed. I don't think we've come out of that dazed period of what hit us. Dining room, the whole house, bedrooms. There were a lot of friends in our congregation that we're very close to that were affected, along with our family. We had our meeting on Sunday for the congregation, and when we got there, there was such a spirit of love and unity, and you just felt like this is Jehovah's organization. I would say, if you've never been through a disaster before, don't worry, Jehovah will take care of you.
All of a sudden, I get a phone call saying, we're going to send some friends over to help you out. And little did I realize it was going to be this many with so tremendous amount of help. It's overwhelming to see.
Being a part of Jehovah's organization means that you have friends and extended family who, when things like this happen, even if they have never met you before, they're coming and they're helping, and that's exactly what happened here. I met friends at my house picking up my floor. I met friends at my house carrying out bags full of wet insulation.
And to see this come to place right before my eyes is very faith strengthening. Yeah.
Even in these times, we can find something to be joyful about.
The friends coming together so closely and just really showing each other the true love that is described in the Bible.
Yes, we've lost a lot of things, but we've not lost that. We've not lost the brotherhood that Jehovah God has given to us.
I experienced the biggest disaster of my life, and Jehovah comforted me through his organization. The friends just came and just swallowed us with love. You can't find that anywhere. That's priceless. It really is.